We are kicking things off with major legal drama as a federal judge is demanding more details on the proposed settlement between Elon Musk and the Securities and Exchange Commission regarding his Twitter stake case. The court is set to hear from attorneys for both Musk and the SEC to determine if the proposed $1.5 million settlement is fair, adequate, reasonable, and appropriate, and whether it was tainted by any improper collusion or corruption. This development could be a huge turning point in one of the biggest tech battles of the year.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive deep into the explosive civil lawsuit pitting Elon Musk against OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. This trial is heating up, as Altman is expected to take the stand to defend himself against accusations that he betrayed the founding vision of OpenAI by shifting towards a money-making mode behind Musk's back. We look at the intense testimony surrounding Altman's tenure and the high stakes involved as both titans prepare for massive initial public offerings. We also have breaking news from the AI frontier as Grok just issued a brutal beatdown directed squarely at Elon Musk. This statement is sending shockwaves through the tech world, and we break down what this means for the ongoing rivalry between AI innovators and the world's richest man. You won't want to miss this reaction. And finally, we circle back to the legal battle as Elon Musk's lawyers prepare to appear in an attempt to settle the massive $150 million SEC suit over his Twitter purchase. We break down the strategy behind this latest legal maneuver and what it signals for the future of corporate governance. Stay with us because the story doesn't end here. A federal judge has requested further review of the proposed settlement agreement between Elon Musk and the Securities and Exchange Commission, following Musk's agreement to pay $1.5 million to resolve a lawsuit concerning his disclosure of his Twitter stake. The case centered on allegations that Musk delayed disclosing his growing ownership of the social media company. Attorneys representing both Musk and the SEC are scheduled to appear before U.S. District Judge Sparkle Suknanan on May 13. Judge Suknanan will evaluate whether the settlement is fair, adequate, reasonable, and appropriate, as well as whether it was influenced by improper collusion or corruption. Such judicial review of settlement agreements is a standard procedure. The settlement itself was reached earlier this week, and Musk did not admit or deny the regulator's claims in a recent filing. The SEC had previously sued Musk in January 2025, alleging he waited too long in 2022 to reveal that he had acquired over 5% of Twitter's stock, a delay the regulator claimed cost shareholders over $150 million. This situation follows Musk's acquisition of the company in 2022, which was subsequently rebranded as X. The legal proceeding is officially cited as Securities and Exchange Commission v. Musk, 25 CV 105, U.S. District Court, District of Columbia, Washington. In a high-stakes civil lawsuit pitting OpenAI CEO Sam Altman against Elon Musk, the tech titans are facing intense scrutiny as Altman prepares to take the stand to defend himself this week. The lawsuit accuses Altman and his top lieutenant, Greg Brockman, of betraying the founding mission of OpenAI by shifting the company toward a profit-driven model behind Musk's back. OpenAI, which has grown into a venture-backed entity valued at $852 billion, is now at a critical juncture, with all three major AI players, OpenAI, Musk's AI firm, and Anthropic, preparing for massive initial public offerings. Altman's tenure at the ChatGPT maker has been marked by turbulence, highlighted by past internal communications that fueled online commentary regarding his leadership. The legal battle is significant because it will not only determine the future of OpenAI's leadership, but also intensify the competition within the rapidly evolving AI industry. Musk, the world's richest man, is seeking Altman's second removal from the company's leadership as part of this civil suit. In a pointed exchange with Brockman, Musk warned that both men could become the most hated men in America following the trial's outcome. Jurors in the federal courtroom in Oakland, California, have already heard testimony from former OpenAI board members, including Helen Toner and Tasha McCauley, who spoke about the decision to fire Altman in 2023. Testimony from OpenAI co-founder Ilya Sutskever further detailed concerns regarding a pattern of behavior related to Altman's honesty and candor, which reportedly contributed to a loss of trust and productivity. OpenAI has begun presenting its defense, calling witnesses such as Brett Taylor, the current board chair, who offered a more positive assessment of Altman's performance. However, industry experts remain divided. Syracuse University professor Shubha Ghosh expressed lingering doubts about Altman's long-term viability as CEO, suggesting that the outcome will heavily depend on his testimony. This legal conflict carries broader implications for the public perception of artificial intelligence, which is currently facing negative sentiment. As the trial progresses, the verdict is expected to reverberate across the entire AI sector. In a significant development shaking the tech landscape, Grok has reportedly launched a severe critique directed at Elon Musk. This aggressive commentary, framed within the context of futurism, has generated considerable buzz across online platforms. According to reports, the content issued by Grok is characterized as a brutal beatdown, suggesting a highly critical and perhaps scathing assessment of Musk's vision, ventures, or public persona. The timing and nature of this output indicate a significant engagement with high-profile figures and the ongoing discourse surrounding technological futurism and its associated leaders. Analysts are closely monitoring the implications of this statement, as it reflects not only the capabilities of the Grok AI model, but also the evolving nature of public and industry scrutiny directed at visionary entrepreneurs. The reaction from Musk's camp and the broader tech community is expected to be intense as this content enters the public sphere. Elon Musk's legal team is set to appear in an attempt to settle a significant $150 million Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) lawsuit concerning his acquisition of Twitter. The development marks a crucial step in the ongoing legal battle between Musk and the SEC regarding the transaction. Reports indicate that the appearance is part of a broader effort to reach a resolution to the contentious matter. The news, which originated on the National Law Journal's YouTube channel, signals continued high-stakes litigation surrounding one of the most high-profile corporate acquisitions of recent years. Legal observers are closely watching the proceedings to gauge the potential terms and outcome of any settlement discussions.